It's me. It's me. It's an aggravated SCOTT. Try to get down. Scotty, why are you so angry? Because this is now the third time I've tried to record this. The first time, it got messed up. And when I was trying to set it up, the camera got held this way. So now we had this view. Like that. It didn't work. And then, the next time, the second time I did it, the camera was positioned the other way. To sit on selfie mode. So all I got was, I should actually check to make sure it's... Okay. This is now the third time I have to go through this and review this movie. 3 times for one movie. And I've done that falling off the chair bit 3 times now. That's why it's probably not the best this time. The first time was alright. The second time was probably the best. And now... So anyway, we're here to talk Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Okay. You know the story. I don't want to do this again. I'm going to repeat this movie twice. The second time was perfect. People, you don't understand what you have to do when you record a video and it's messed up, so you got to do it again. And it's messed up that time, so you got to do it one more time. Oh, you're still here? Okay. Guess I should review this thing, huh? So we got Spider-Man, Sam Raimi, Spider-Man. There's the inside there. I like how they do the insides for these. I think all the first 5 are like that. I think. I'll have to look. But, hold on a minute. Alright, so, you know the story. Peter Parker's this average, ordinary 30-year-old guy in high school. I'm sorry. I think Tobey Maguire was 30 years old when he did this movie. But anyway, this average teenager in high school. And, while on a school trip, he gets bit by a radioactive spider, becomes Spider-Man. The one thing I don't like about this, well, I didn't like when I first saw it, was the fact that they made his webs a part of his powers. Where in the comics and the 1990s cartoon series, it was a web shooter. So it doesn't make sense that it's part of his powers. You know, when you have the... Another thing that doesn't make any sense, how does it come out of his... How does it come out of his suit? Because with the web shooter, there's a little hole, shoots out. But does he cut a little hole in it for it to come out? I don't know. He has a best friend named Harry and a crush named Mary Jane Watson. Harry's father, Norman Osborn, is the villain of this movie. He plays the Green Goblin. So the origin story, I'm not a big fan of origin movies myself, but they do the origin story pretty good in this movie. Peter gets his powers and he decides he's going to use it to make money, so he goes to this place where it's a wrestling match. He has to survive 3 minutes in the cage with Bonesaw McGraw, played by the Macho Man, ooh yeah, Randy Savage. where he beats it before 3 minutes, so the guy in charge, the promoter, uses that as a way to stiff him of all the money. He gives him like maybe half, if even, of what he was supposed to give him. Or you didn't stay in for the whole. You didn't last. It didn't. The match didn't last the whole 3 minutes. Who cares? The advertisement said you survive, you get the money. 3 minutes or not, he survived. He deserves the money. The guy stiffs him, then the guy is robbed. You know, he says he needs the money. Peter says he needs the money, and the guy's like, I don't see where that's my problem. So then the guy gets robbed, and the guy's like, stop him. He's like, kid, the guy just stole money from me. And he's like, I see where that's my problem. And then Uncle Ben dies. I'll put it that way. Uncle Ben dies. Because as we are informed in the third one, it wasn't this guy who did it. Even though, I don't know. We'll get to the third one when we get to the third one. If I have to do that one 3 times, I swear to God. But, so you got that out of the way to go to the funeral. I don't know if it's a funeral, but, so, at one point, Harry starts dating Mary Jane Watson, even though he knows that Peter has a crush on her. Peter has a crush on her. And it's like, your best friend likes a girl, you don't take that girl from your best friend. And if, Harry says that he's had feelings for her too, okay, then that means Peter can't have her either, in that estimation. But I think the way they portrayed Peter and Harry's friendship was a little bit better in a cartoon than it is here. Because I know they had problems, and Harry did date Mary Jane in the cartoon as well, but it didn't last long. And afterwards, they sort of were at each other's throats, but Peter still, thought of Harry as a friend. In the cartoon, at least. I don't know about here, but like, and so like they ended up making Harry a villain. I didn't like. He was never a villain. He was a bit of an antagonist. He was never a villain, and they sort of went that route in the third one. But we'll get to that, like I said. So Norman Osborn does this experiment on himself, which I don't understand why you need a special gas to power you up to wear a suit. To power a glider. I just don't get it. I know there was gas in the comics and everything, but I just don't get how you need to power. Because in the comics, in the cartoon, there was no special suit. It was just a gas, and I don't know what the gas did, but I digress. He becomes the Green Goblin. They're doing this weapon testing thing, which he destroys. He fires the bomb things at him, explodes, and there you have the Green Goblin. And the kiss scene where Mary Jane is being attacked by the thugs in the rain. Spider-Man comes in, he beats them up, and he saves her. He goes down. He lifts off his mask. They kiss, and then he flies off. That's a infamous scene now, Then there's the fight during the parade or whatever it is, where he saves Mary Jane again. I think Mary Jane Watson and Lois Lane are going to be competing for who can get saved by the superheroes the most. But so yeah, then the fight with the Green Goblin. Then there's a fight on the George Washington Bridge. Does he take? Because there's the Thanksgiving thing where after the fight, he's got that cut, he's got it bandaged. Norman finds out that Spider-Man is Peter's Spider-Man. He attacks Aunt May, and then doesn't he kidnap Mary Jane again? Where he has to save her again? And like on the George Washington Bridge, isn't it? Because that was originally the Gwen Stacy thing, and she was supposed to die. But Gwen Stacy died in the comics, which they do that in Amazing Spider-Man 2, but this one, she lives. But then there's that fight between the two, and Peter's about to win, about to punch him, and then Goblin's like, no, it's me, and he reveals that he's Norman. And then they have this talk. Looks like Norman's reformed, but no, he pushes the button. Here comes the glider. Spider-Man senses it, jumps up, kills him. Okay, let's talk about this. The Thanksgiving scene, alright? I think the animated series did it better when it came to the spider sense. Because even if a villain wasn't in their costume, and Peter couldn't tell that they were evil, the spider sense could. Like, there's an episode where Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, walks in. He shakes Spider-Man's hand, and the spider sense goes off. It's in the cartoon. And he's like, why is he setting off my spider sense? That should have happened in this. As soon as Norman walked in and shook it, I think he shakes Peter's hand. Shakes Peter's hand, spider sense should have went off. Because the spider sense knows more than Peter does. So the spider sense should have been able to tell this guy is bad. You know what I mean? But I digress. So, Glider comes, kills Norman, and he goes, don't tell Harry. Dies. Okay, there's a loophole in that. You put the Green Goblin mask back on him, and you sling out of there. The cops find him, then the cops unmask Green Goblin, and the cops find out that it's Norman Osborn, and the cops tell Harry, and that is how you get out of that loophole. That's the loophole that gets you out of that, you know. Norman told Peter not to tell Harry. He didn't say the cops couldn't tell him, but no. He takes the body, he brings it back to the Osborn mansion. Harry sees him, and that leads to a whole thing where he hates Spider-Man. Sure. Why not? It drives the series forward, I guess. But I'm sorry. I just saw a commercial for a children's game, a children's board game called Plumber Pants. The stuff they come up with for children's games. Anyway, where was I? Peter. Oh yeah, they got the funeral scene at the end. Okay, I understand that he's got to keep up appearances. Go to Norman's funeral to keep appearances for Harry. But I'm sorry. Alright? He attacked your aunt. If I was Peter, okay, he attacked my aunt. He attacked the woman I love twice. No, I'm not going to the funeral. I'm telling Harry, Harry, I don't feel so good. My condolences to you, but I'm just not feeling well, man. I feel like crap. And I wouldn't be that dramatic, but yeah, I'm not feeling well. I can't come to the funeral today. My condolences to you. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be going to that funeral. I'm sorry. Guy tried to kill me, tried to kill my aunt, tried to kill the woman that I love. No, he's not getting my condolences. I'm not showing up. But he does. And they're like, Peter and Mary Jane could be together now. And Peter's like, no. Only took you the whole movie, woman. You wanted nothing to do with Peter from the beginning of the movie. You got a little bit closer, and all of a sudden, okay, Harry and I are done. Let's go out. It kind of comes out of nowhere, if you think about it. But anyway, I know they have that talk in Aunt May's backyard or whatever, or something like that, because she lives next door. But yeah, so yeah, they have the end where he's like, "Who am I? I'm Spider-Man." To the crowd, not to us. And yeah, it's a pretty good movie. I get it 8 out of 10. Yeah, definitely a good movie. Go check it out. So that's the end of the review. But there's a few more things I want to talk about, and that's what I'm gonna do is, I think I might have already said at the beginning, but I don't know anymore. I'm only doing the 3 Sam Raimis, the 2 Amazing Spider-Man, and the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, because I'm doing the Yale MCU. I think I already said this, but I don't know, because my reviews are all blending together, so it's the 3rd time I've freaking done it. Also, I'm going to, because I talked about the animated series, because they have this done so well, is they have these volumes of the show set as like almost one singular narrative. We got the Venom saga, Daredevil versus Spider-Man, Spider-Man: The Return of the Green Goblin, Spider-Man versus Doc Ock, and Spider-Man: The Ultimate Villain Showdown, which is not the Ultimate Villain Showdown because it's actually Spider-Man 2. Because when I got this, I ordered all these. I used to have this one, Venom Saga. I bought it when Spider-Man 3 came out because Venom is in that one, sort of. And oh hey, yeah, Venom. Shit. Yeah, I'm also gonna review Venom. Kind of forgot about that one. I'm sorry. Bad, Scotty. Bad. Ow. You're mean. You're Venom. Anyway, I originally bought this when Spider-Man 3 came out because they had a whole thing. I bought it from Kmart at the time, I think. Back then, Kmart or Shopko, one of the two. But I bought it, probably Kmart. But so I bought it. But I took it out of the case because I had this thing where I was putting it in book. Well, I lost the cover. And I couldn't find a disc. The disc was in a blank case, an empty case. No, empty, but blank, no cover on. I couldn't find it. So I got these from eBay. And wouldn't you know it, after I got them from eBay, I found the other disc. This one's probably in better shape anyway. But yeah, this one really irked me because I was so happy I could find it. Because I wanted to get these volumes, these DVDs for a long time. Because it's like the only official release of the animated series. So I wanted to get these. And I was so excited. I opened this and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me! But I'm gonna be reordering this one. It's gonna be brand new, so there should be no problems with it. Other than it might take a while to get here, because I'm still waiting for 2 freaking things to come. One of which should have came on Saturday, but for some reason it was late. And it's still not here, even though it's been in Rochester, Minnesota. I live in Austin. It was in Rochester, Minnesota for I don't know how long now. And it says in transit to next. And I swear to God, if it tells me... By the way, this movie came out when I was in high school. Just saying. If it tells me that it went somewhere else. In transit next facility, September 1st. 12 a.m. Okay. But it's in Rochester. It should be here already. Anyway... Well, I suppose today's a holiday, so there's no mail anyway, right? I'm recording this on Labor Day. There's no mail today. I'm stupid. But it should have came yesterday. It should have. I know we get packages on Sundays. It should have came yesterday. So there's that. But anyway, yeah, so there's my review. There's what you look forward to. This might wait till... Because I have to figure out where in this... Because I'm going to do them somewhat within the continuity of the story. So I got to figure out which episodes come first. And do it that way. If these ones come first, then we're going to have to wait. Which I don't think they do. Make a wish. And these are later in the story. So maybe... I don't know. But anyway, there it is. 8 out of 10. Spider-Man 2002. Sam Raimi. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts of Sam Raimi Spider-Man in the comments. Hopefully I don't have to do this for a 4th time because I'm going to have to jump out the freaking window. See ya. Who am I? Are you sure you want to know? No! Who said that?